before Christmas, and all through the flat, not an iPhone was stirring, no sign of the cat. The stocking was hung by the telly with care, in case Emma's upphone soon would be there. Emma and Sophie were collapsed on their beds, while a vodka and gin danced about in their heads. The pub shut at 1. Mum drove from the Mass to pick up the sisters from their Christmas Eve bash. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter, Emma groaned mid-sleep as a result of the matter, and in the next room, Mum flew like a flash. She tore open the curtain, threw up the sash. The moon glistened brightly on the sprinkling of snow. You'd struggle to see the commotion below, when what to Mum's wondering eye should appear but brother Toby, face down, with a can of beer. He picked himself up so lively and quick for someone who'd just been festively lit. From out of the window, Mum shouting came. She whistled and hissed and called him some names. "Now, Toby, you bastard, I thought you were Santa. I don't care about your lads and all your lads' banter. Now, the key's under the mat. Climb the stairs quiet. Your sisters won't forgive you if you start a riot." Mum runs down to Toby to assist his climb, but also to secretly check that his fall left him fine. With a shush and a hush, Toby too fell to bed, asleep before pillow had even touched head. And then, in a twinkling, Mum heard, on the roof, the prancing and pawing of what sounded like hoof, and as Mum drew in her head and was turning around, in the lounge, a man popped, barely making a sound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. Now, Mrs. Smith, thanks so much for making no noise. I've been waiting 20 minutes for the arrival of your boys." His eyes, how they twinkled, and his dimples so merry. Mum went weak at the knees and offered Santa a sherry. No, I'm still driving. I've got the rest of Haringey to do, and Camden's a bugger, and that's next in the queue. "So you are really Santa, Father Christmas, St. Nick?" "I am, Mrs. Smith, and I'll be done in a tick. You see, flats with no chimneys, well, we have to use magic. Knocking leaves no secret, and wouldn't that be tragic?" He spoke no more words, but went straight to work and filled up all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, a click, and he vanished, leaving Mum quite alone. Mum went and checked on all the grown babies. Toby's room smelt of beer, but sound were the ladies. They'd heard no talk of magic and Camden. Mum shook her head awake. Had she imagined? She crawled into the bed, finding the cat had snuggled under the blankets to where her feet sat. With a hiss, he moved, and Mum snuggled away as the clock struck midnight to welcome Christmas Day. And up above, Mum heard him mount the famous sleigh, and away they all flew to finish Haringey. And to herself she heard, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."